Okay, so if any of you don't know who Jason Blaha is, he's a fitness YouTuber. He runs the channel Juggernaut Fitness. He was vegan for a while, like a few months, then he switched to vegetarianism, and then just recently he started just eating meat full on again. And apparently he only turned vegan in the first place because his wife was vegan and she pressured him into it, and now that they've separated, he's just gone back to eating meat again. When this happened, it was especially disappointing because not only was he a good influence in the weightlifting community and he was getting the vegan message out to a more mainstream audience, but he's otherwise a really smart, logical guy, and to just see him do the stupid shit and go back to meat eating for no reason, it's just such a letdown. And now that a lot of people have criticized him, he's just come out with a video where he makes the stupidest arguments possible to defend his poor choices.
First of all, yes, I was vegan for a couple of months. I was vegan up through my prep, and then I started incorporating some animal products back in. I was vegetarian, and I eventually started eating some meat again. The thing that really annoys me with that is that a lot of people don't seem to grasp is what I always told people was that I don't judge you for your morals, when I was even doing that, I said this is an individual choice, individual ethics, individual morals. No one else really has a right to tell you how to live your life. So it kind of pisses me off when I have vegans and vegetarians come over and play that game with me, and I promise you none of you will come say that to my face.
Well, Jason, people have every fucking right to judge you when your personal decisions are harming and killing other sentient beings, and it's just so that you can increase disease risk. It's not like you're part of some indigenous tribe that has to hunt to survive. You're living in a modern society where you have access to all the plant foods you need for health and athletic performance. So when you make an active choice to eat animal foods which are causing harm and suffering for absolutely no reason other than because you think they taste good when you have access to all these fucking plant foods, yeah, people have every fucking right to judge you.
We are the most violent and aggressive species on planet Earth. We are killers. It's in our nature, and the societies and civilizations that understood that have historically always dominated and done very, very well.
And if his first argument wasn't bad enough, now he resorts to using appeal to nature fallacies. Killing is natural, we've been killing for millions of years, so therefore killing's okay. Okay, Jason, let's use that same logic with rape. Rape is natural, human beings have been committing rape for millions of years. Therefore, rape is okay, because we've been doing it for so long. And who are you to judge me on my personal decisions to commit rape? You have no right to do that. You don't seem to be able to take responsibility for yourself. I don't care if violence is in your nature, it sure as hell is in my nature, but I'm able to use objective reasoning and critical thinking skills to determine whether something is morally right or not. Just because something's fucking natural does not make it right.
Такого ще на тарілці не бачила. Десь залізе туди між цим. Десь. Диви. Представляєш? Лиже, представляєш? Диви, як вам носиком поправляєш, щоб воно...
See that, Jason? A fucking dog that is part of a species that has evolved to hunt down and tear apart other animals has better moral sensibilities than you do. And dogs have in fact evolved to eat meat. You haven't. You have absolutely no good reason to eat meat. All of this shit is nothing but a bunch of stupid fucking excuses. Honestly, I'd be more okay with his decision to go back to eating meat if he'd just be fucking honest and admit that he doesn't really care about animal welfare enough to save their lives and he's just eating meat, you know, because he likes the taste and he's used to eating it. But that would mean he'd have to admit that he's not a really good person, and I guess that's hard to accept, so he has to make up these stupid excuses. So that's all I really have to say about that. I just think a lot of people would go vegan and stay vegan if they could just be honest and accept what they're doing is wrong, but People like Jason, they have to hide behind these stupid fallacies. But I hope the rest of you keep making those vegan gains, and I'll see you next time.
Beef. What a relief. When will this poisonous product cease? This is another public service announcement. You can believe it or you can doubt it. Let us begin now with the cow. The way it gets to your plate and how.
It's in our nature.